Today is 23rd day and I'm going to talk on building grit. How to keep going when it gets tough. My dear friends, when you start pursuing for your worthy goal, remember the journey is not going to be easy. It is not a hanky-dory affair. It is going to be tough. It is going to be faced with a lot of failures, a lot of falling issues. But how do you negotiate it? How do you face those challenges? That is this episode is about. What is required is the grit. Understand what it is. I welcome you to 23rd day of this 30-day life skill series where you build your emotional muscle for the storm ahead. Grit is passion and perseverance for long-term goals. It is something like your asset. You have to carry when you have a long-term goal. Long-term goals are not sprint. It is a marathon. Make it clear. You are bound to face every turn with failures. And how do you navigate it? But who am I? I'm Sekhar Kumar Dey, best-selling author, resilient strategist, and a work-life balance coach. With over more than 40 years of experience in Indian Air Force and in large corporations and coaching thousands of professionals, I empower individuals to bridge the gap between intention and impact through grit, emotional intelligence, and practical tools. I want you to assume three scenarios and you try to resonate with them. Here are three case studies who have been following my strategies meticulously to transform themselves. Ajay, a junior executive preparing for UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, is the toughest exam in India for getting government services. While managing his full-time job, wakes up every day at 5 a.m., fights traffic, works till 6 p.m., studies till midnight, then repeats. The show goes on, but the silence at 11 p.m. feels loud with self-doubt. At the end of the day, he still is having doubt. Am I going to clear it? Am I going to pass it? Maybe he failed first time. Yes, he failed it. Yes, he failed it. So such self-doubt is a very natural process to take place. Watch out how he overcame it. Priya, a boutique owner, reinvested everything into her small business. Sales still going down, while rent of the establishment is going up day by day. Her friends say, just get a job. But her soul refuses to give up. It is at that stage she comes into the picture to follow my strategy and follow me what happens. Ankit, a college student from a rural town, studies engineering in a new city where everyone speaks fluent English. He is mocked for his accent but dreams of working in Indian Satellite Research Organization, the space organizations of India. His problem is he is passed from Hindi medium, but here every activity is in English. So it is natural for him to doubt himself. Is he capable? Is he good enough to be there? See how he made it possible through my framework. Here the same framework I share with you. Grit framework. GRIT, 4 letters. It is an abbreviation, right? So here is a 4-step framework for you to build your grit. First, G. Ground yourself in your purpose, in your journey. As you get tougher, it gets more challenging, more failure. Automatically self-doubt will come. Ask your why. Why did you start this journey? After all, why? When you get that answer, then automatically you come back and start again. So your why is your compass. Ask. In case of such self-doubts, then R. Resilient routines over motivation. My dear friends, motivation is a fleeting in nature. Do not rely. Do not rely. It is not the way. Instead, depend on a system. Listen to my earlier episodes. When you follow a system, then your show goes on, irrespective how you feel at that point of time. Your feeling has no place. Your motivation has no place. It's the system which you are following. That is the game role. That is the game. That is the game changer. Inner dialogue reframing. May what it come. Whenever you happen to encounter failure, again ask yourself what is your why. Automatically your self-talk will improve. You will reframe your sentence. Yes, I am bound to feel failure. I am bound to face it. But this is the way I am to go. I know it. So see, the inner dialogue changes. Self-talk changes. Totally in positive vibe. T, track progress, not perfection. The status of any system is decided by its feedback framework. Similarly, the system which you are following, you must track its progress. Progress by so minimum, even innocuous, is more important because you are not trying for perfection. Perfection doesn't exist. Instead, that small progress matters. It gives a massive change. Research by Angela Duckworth, University of Pennsylvania, found grit is a stronger predictor of success than IQ or talent. Grit is such a powerful component. It is more powerful than your IQ or talent. Trust on it. Believe in yourself. A study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology shows that individuals with grit are more likely to achieve long-term goals, even under pressure or failure. Despite failures, you are going to achieve a long-term goals. Now, following this 4-step framework, see how those 3 candidates transform themselves. It is nothing but they become resilient. First, Ajay started using Pomodoro technique during evening walks. He cleared prelims on his second day. He started implementing Pomodoro technique means he used to go for 25 minutes of deep study. At that time, nothing distracting. After that, immediately 5 minutes of break. Again, repeat the process. This is a Pomodoro technique. This is the most scientific technique to study deep with good focus, right? And he started working also. And subsequently, he cleared preliminary exam in his second attempt. Priya rebranded her products on Instagram and sold 25% more in 3 weeks. So now she is going answering to her inner call. When sale was not picking up, she started leveraging this digital world. She simply optimized the use of Instagram. She started showcasing her product and her sale picked up by 25%. Amazing result. Ankit watched one English TED Talk daily with subtitles. Almost every TED Talks and podcast is having subtitles. So learning English is no more a challenge for Ankit. Now his professors ask him to mentor juniors. See, upside down, entire game changed. Today take action. Write down why is this goal worth fighting for, even when it gets hard. DM me. Did it help you respond constructively to challenges or change? If you like this episode, then subscribe, share or tag with your friend and stay tuned for tomorrow 24th day topic, how to say no without guilt or burnout. Thank you, my dear friends.